Hello everyone, welcome back to the iiVoltageWolf art channel. I am iiVoltageWolf, and I'm going to be teaching you how to draw weapons. Now, I'm going to be focusing on melee weapons because those are the most fun to draw, in my opinion. You can do guns too, but, you know, I'm mainly going to be focusing on melee weapons for this video. So, here we go. So let's start off with a sword. So, for a sword, you start with a stick. Alright? You start with a stick. This is going to be like a Western European sword. And you can follow along if you want. But, you know, this video is, just for visual reference, you know? And with this stick, we can actually do something with it. Alright, so for a Western sword, the handguard would be here. So this would be the handguard. This is the sketch layer, so, there's that. And because this is misaligned, we are going to do this. I mean, if you're doing it the traditional way, you might want to erase and realign. But if you're doing this digitally, you can just select the area and adjust it. Alright, so that is the handguard. The pommel, I'm just going to make it a circle. So this is the handle. So there's the pommel, the handle, and the handguard. For the blade is usually as big as the handle when it comes to the size, but the length of it can vary. For instance, if you have a great sword, you would have a bigger handle, you would have a bigger hilt, and you would have a longer blade. So, we're just going to draw the blade. You could use the line tool on this too, but I might need to adjust this. I think this handle would be better off being, straight. I'm just experimenting with this design. And for the pommel, we're going to move that over a little to center it. Maybe we can make it a little bit bigger. That's what I like to see. Now, for the tip of the blade, what I like to do is taper it off like this. And for the details, you can do this. Actually, we may need to undo that because that did not look so good. Alright, so we got the tip. Then we just follow it down. So this should be the sword. It's a short sword, but it's still Western, so there's that. Now, that's just the sketch. Now let's grab our trusty little pen, our ballpoint, and we can, like, do a circle here. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to switch layers. You could do the circle, or you could do the drawing method, like drawing the pommel yourself. And for straighter lines, do quick strokes. And you can even stylize the handguard too. I'm gonna grab the line tool to make this easier. And then we can, like, round those off. And then for the blade, now that's the sword. You can add extra details if you want, but you know what? We're doing that. And we'll be done with the sword. So that's the sword. You can color it however you want, add shading if you'd like, but I'm just keeping it as the line art, just so that you can get an idea of the shapes. Now, for a hammer, it's kind of the same ordeal, where it's like, you start off with a line for the handle. So we're gonna do it like this. So for a hammer, like a war hammer that's like Mjolnir or something, you would need to have a stick and a box. Because that's what all Mjolnir is. Or your standard hammer. But I'm going to go a step further and not make it Mjolnir and add extra boxes. And then you can, like, draw a line down that way and a line this way. And now you got your skeleton for a hammer. Oh yeah, I should probably do something on this layer, like make the handle, like stylize it. Alright, so we got the hammer. The skeleton of the hammer. So now let's put some design into this hammer. So you can follow along with this design, but you can make your own if you'd like. So we're gonna start off with making these two shapes meet. And it's best if you use the line tool if you're working digitally, but if you're working traditionally, then just draw as straight as you can. Alright, so now we got the looks of the hammer, and you can either do a convex curve or a concave curve. It's up to you. But I like to use convex curves because that gives off the bludgeoning effect, if you know what I'm saying. Alright, and then for extra detail, you could do that. And you could even add a little ball at the top of the hammer. And let's make the handle now, which is easy if you have line tool, but if you're working traditionally, you could just use a straight edge. See, it's not all hopeless when you do traditional art. In fact, I do it sometimes in a sketchbook. And if I need a straight line, I just use a straight edge or a ruler. And there you go, you got a hammer, but let's stylize it a little bit more. So this is the results. There's the hammer. And this is the sword. Now for other melee weapons, I might do that in another video, but you know, if you find interest in this video and you want to suggest melee weapons to me for the next video, if I ever make this a series, let me know in the comments, and I will read what I can, and do proper research into how these weapons should look. And yeah, thanks for watching this video. This has been iiVoltageWolf's art channel, and I will see all of you in the next session.